Hidden Object Guru here with more Antstream Arcade. We're checking out a variety of games. Oh, wow. So many Cobra Command games. That's what it was called, right? Cobra Command? Oh, that's way too loud. Oh, that hurt a lot, actually. Oh, I was not ready for that. Okay. Well, that's enough of this. The second a game tries to deafen me, I call it. Now, we definitely played that already, which is why I'm in 4th place. It just didn't have a saved position, which is what I'm used to. But now, looking at it, I realize it's not capable of saved positions, so that one's on me for not checking that. Alright, so we played, obviously, Encounter. We obviously played Earthworm Jim and Elevator Action, and Elevator Action 2. Or Elevator Action Returns, as it's called. That game did have a lot of lag to it, yes. Alright. The Commodore 64 version of Eliminator. Oh, wow. So am I supposed to shoot these things or dodge these things? It was dodge. That game was laggy, Callum. I mean, it's a rockin' beat. I won't deny that. I honestly don't understand how I'm supposed to score points in it. Why do I have a bullet if I can't destroy anything? Was I supposed to roll over those crystals to get points? These are the guys I have to shoot. Okay. Lesson learned. Some did, Otomon. You could actually, he's saying that games ran at 3 frames per second. There were games where you could see it moving forward, 1 frame at a time. Exile, Syrian Assassin, sadly, continued journey in the Forces action role-playing game. Wow. So this is another one of those obscure Mega Drive games. Cool. They've got a surprisingly large amount of Mega Drive games I've never heard of in this collection. Okay. Tell me more. Oh no. I see. That's true. Okay. This is all a very good observation, but I'm going to stop reading it and see what the game is like. You've been looking for you for a long time. Okay. Aww. Actually, that's a strong point. Travel at night, everybody, if you're in the desert. If you try to travel during the day, you'll just wear yourself out. Okay, when it said action RPG, I thought we would get to fighting almost immediately. We do not have the, I'm not going to say patience, although that's true too, wherewithal to spend this kind of time learning about a game. Exelon! We've already seen a couple of versions of Exelon. So I'm interested to see what this version looks like. It looks a lot better. Come on. Damn, that was some stellar animation on him getting shot to death. Like, way to go, developers. Oh, I was supposed to blow that up with a rocket first. Okay, well that wasn't exactly clear. How? is a weird game, right? How am I supposed to get through the room if guys are constantly respawning? You know what? I don't know why I'm still trying. Oof. Okay. Alright, accelerate, brake. Okay, we can do this. It is a nice, it's a cool effect, all in Exelon, the way everything explodes into tiny spheres. Yeah, how do I start playing? Okay. I think I hit a wall there. I honestly don't know what this is supposed to be. And that's why I'm stopping. And I still managed to be 70th in the world in that one. Alright, well obviously we're going to stop this immediately. Because we already loaded up everyone's Awali. And we weren't impressed. God, that green box around that guy. It's so strange. But that was the only way this ZX Spectrum could do different colors. It had to make a whole area of the screen that color. And when you want to have a background color, well, you saw what happened. What do you mean, Eliminator Alternative? Is it a different game with the same name? Or is it... Oh. I think it's a different game with the same name. How fascinating. More fascinating is that I don't have to tap the button for once. That's right, in this kind of game I should be able to hold down the button to kill things. I don't think that's a controversial statement. No! Okay, that's bad. Okay, I did pretty well. Weird that the game has no sound effects. But still pretty cool. 17th on Earth. Nice. Of the 22 people who have played the game. There's Exarion. Apparently it has more depth than your average retro shooter. Okay, tell me more. Wrong button. Sorry, everyone. Oh, wow. That's a good-looking game. Sorry, I was so distracted by how good the scrolling background effects look that I forgot to not die. So, what's interesting about the game is there's an attempt at real physics and momentum to how this guy moves. So you actually have to push a little before you want to move, push a little before you want to stop. It's surprisingly well done. And I don't mean that as a criticism, it's just you didn't see that a lot in games of this ilk. Whoa! That is an interesting power he had. Whoa! They got me, everybody. What a cool game. Hey, Marissa, what's up? Hope you're having a good morning. Damn. Okay. Oh, the Eliminator. Nice. We've already played this game, and I gotta say, it does look a little better here. It's not any clearer what I'm supposed to do or how. Okay, here is how this version massively improves on the original. They send things to attack you immediately, so you know what you're doing. Cute, Otomon. Super Effects chip is the one from Super Nintendo, I'm assuming. And that's different from a Mode 7 chip, which I don't understand. Espgaluda? Well, that's good to hear, Marissa. I'm glad things are improving slightly, even if you're having a roof time. What the hell? First off, that's an awesome fairy costume, dude. No notes. Wow, this is a very good-looking game. This is like the third just gorgeous bullet hell game we've played. I'm so glad that among all of the retro games and ZX Spectrum games, they have some of these just absolutely beautiful bullet hells that largely did not come to North America in any, what great numbers. Whoa! How do you control this? Just check that. Damn. That is not the thing I was looking for. My bad, sorry. Fire Shield, Blast, Kakusei. Alright. There's my shield blast. What? So you make a shield, and then it blasts. That's deeply cool. Yeah, and you can use it to block off shields at a certain... block off shots for a certain amount of time. So if you hit some sort of... What? Impossible position, you can quickly use a shield to save yourself and then shoot back. Damn. This thing is impressive. Let's tag this. Yeah, it's easy to get confused looking at bullet hell games at Tomon. I completely get that. Well, no wonder it's so gorgeous. It's from 2003. Okay, here we have Endzone. We're definitely not playing this at all. We're just loading it up. I don't like football games at the best of times. And, no, seriously? Wow. Oh my god, it's not even an action-y football game. It's a manage-y football game. No thank you. You know, the funny thing is, so I'm on the lists for a bunch of, okay. There we go. There you go, Marissa. So much arrogance, but people respect it from you. Yeah, they added skateboarding to the Olympics. Oh, Tomon. It's about damn time, too. Okay. Elf! Okay, this looks very weird, right? With a beating heart, you stepped forward into the ominous forest. 100% the original drawing, those ladies were topless. Just putting that out there. That's completely factual. Alright, that's me, an elf, and those are horrible, jumpy monsters. Like, they added snowboarding back in the 90s, and they're only just now putting in skateboarding? Come on, guys. I mean, I don't care much for the Olympics anyway, you know, because of them acting like FIFA. Okay, well, I'm terrible at this. I mean, they closed down a business with Olympic in the title, even though that business had existed before the modern Olympic Games. Because Olympic is just a word you're allowed to use. Boom. Elf is a total ripoff of Willow. That is 100% accurate. Alright, so everybody, it's time for the plushie cam. What I'd like everyone to do, now that we're moving on to F, is guess who's on the plushie cam today. Once again, it's not a plushie you've ever seen before, so you don't have to, like, consult your lists. It's a brand new plushie brought back from Algonquin Park. So what I'd like you to do is guess what kind of animal it is. Because it is an animal, and it is from Algonquin Park. And, oh, weird. This is such a strange looking game. And those are the bullets I get, and now I can shoot. No, I can't shoot Medusa. All I can do is jump. Nice animation on that dog over there. Or maybe it's a jackal, I don't know. Bad dream. Otomon's going for moose. David is not respecting the clue. That's fine. Not going to tell David how to live. Okay, those zombies are kind of creepy. This might be the best animation I've ever seen in a Spectrum game. Like, it looks weirdly good. I'm baffled by what I'm supposed to be doing. Like, I keep collecting what I thought were bullets, but maybe they're not bullets? Maybe I'm building a fence? This is so weird. Okay. Oh my god, how on earth are so many people going chipmunk? Alright, I'm going to give you all a second clue, because I really feel like you're close to being able to get it. It's actually a kind of animal we don't already have one of. So if you want to change your guesses, now would be the time. Because spoiler alert, language got away from me there. Spoiler alert, we have squirrels, chipmunks, and otters. And foxes. This one is a kind of thing we actually don't have. In the same way that yesterday's plushie, the beaver, filled us in on something we didn't have, so does today's. Oh no, it's gangsters! Well, that was the story of a guy getting off on of a subway train and getting beaten to death by thugs. Oof! That's so crazy, Otomon. I didn't really run into anybody, but, you know. Neat! Alright, Queen of Night has changed hers for a deer. David's going with dog. Horror King is also guessing deer. Same rules, that only the first one on my timeline counts. Hey, Fatal Fury 2! I love these. Fatal Fury is a very solid series. And fun fact, Fatal Fury the movie was ripped off by one Guillermo del Toro to make something called Hellboy 2. Wait, I get to choose who I'm fighting? I don't remember that. Gotcha, Horror King.
Him versus Bear.
Marissa's going with Duck. Oh, right, we can... I totally forgot we can move from the foreground to the background. So the fun thing about Kim is... he mostly just has kicks. Like, you're supposed to have strong kicks and strong punches, and weak kicks and weak punches. Hey, coffee, thanks. Oh God, Marissa, I'm so sorry to hear that. please tell me at least this isn't the kind of holiday where they're going to keep the fireworks going for days afterwards. Seriously, have I failed to hit this guy even once? Finally. Dude just went, 20 in-game seconds, which is about 10 seconds, blocking everything I threw at him. You didn't, Horror King. You only guessed before her on your timeline. Only my timeline counts. I'm bad at this. Oh god, I'm so sorry, Marissa. I hope you're able to comfort your dog through it, because that's the worst. Okay. Alright. Let's do this, folks. Alright, I seem to have locked up Antstream pretty badly, so let's just pause for a second while I reload it. Okay. Oh my god, it's yet another Dizzy game. I've resisted going off and checking how many Dizzy games there are. I kind of feel like I want to now. Because this is what, our 5th different... And this is not counting different versions of the same game we play. This is like our 5th Dizzy game. Which is also not having trouble loading. Apparently Antstream is just busy today. Oh, I see. Oh, Dizzy cannot jump into the fire. So I have to use the pitcher to put out the fire. Right? Thanks, Coffee. Exit or don't draw. Okay. How do I pick up the pitcher? Oh, I can only have 2 items. No! I was trying to... Later, Marissa. Thanks for dropping by. If you win, I'll let you know afterwards. Alright, let's do it. Oh my god, that's insane, Atomon. 22 Dizzy games? I don't know if you saw that, but it said that the rat tore out my throat. That's insane. Hey, Coffee. You have time to guess your what the new plushie is. The clue is it's a plushie we don't have one of. Okay. Unleash your telekinetic mastery in a quest to rescue Firestorm's girlfriend from an evil criminal organization. I'm not going to lie, that sounds amazing, but the fact that it's for the ZX Spectrum in 1987 means it's probably going to be terrible. And I was right.
Oh, no.
Oh, God, this is ugly.
Oh, I miss Marissa.
You did. We were all sad for you.
Son of a...
This is why you got to look at the phone while you're in the other room.
I didn't bring it with me.
I know. I'm stopping. I mean, it seems like an interesting premise for a game, but come on. 22 Dizzy games. I am going to mark it, though. It is compellingly weird. This is, and I'm not lying here, it's going to sound like a lie. This is the game Fist 2, The Legend Continues.
That's kind of amazing.
It is, isn't it? She will think about it. Okay. Let's walk forward. I did not say that, but I was going to do that anyway, Coffee.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, are you enjoying that game you got, Coffee? So now I've entered a dungeon and I still haven't found anybody to fight. Here we go. Oh no! It's a ninja in a baseball cap! Wait, how do I turn around? Okay, the game forgot to tell me how to turn around, so let's just leave. Oof. Did Coffee get the guess in for, It felt that way. Oh, okay, Coffee. I don't remember that, but I'm just going to trust you. I mean, I can't do it now. She's not near me, but she'll come over here at some point during the stream. Jump, attack, use item. Gotcha.
Let's try and think of some working. I'm rather tired.
Aw, cute. You would not believe how tired this woman is. It's insane. Oh, cute. I'm an astronaut. Did you just see how the life works in this game? Your high score starts at 999, and every time you get damaged, your score lowers. That's very clever. And it also suggests if I quit the game 1 moment after starting it, I would have ended with the highest possible score. That might not be how it works. Yeah, I had no idea that Sky didn't just look like it was actually made by the guy who made, or people, I should say, who made Journey, which is pretty cool. Makes me very excited to check it out this week. I don't know what There Is No Game is, Detective, but I hope you enjoyed it. Future Night is got some amazing cover art, even if it's in no way representative of the actual game. Okay. I do like Kung Fu beat-em-ups, I won't lie. But yeah. Time to reveal who's on the plushie cam, since we're out of people to guess. Well, I mean, there are people who could guess, but they've given up. You know what? Ah, okay. Gotcha, Detective. That is often a fun premise. No? My hint was it was a kind of plushie we don't have one of already.
That's so vague.
It is. Alright, let's do this. Wow. People were very desperate to have a fighting game in their home if this was acceptable. Like, there's literally 1 frame of animation to most of these attacks. That's terrible. Alright, revealing who's on the plushie cam in 3, 2, 1. It's Pericles! Pericles the Raven, our brand new plushie, who, fun fact, is also a puppet. So
cute.
He's unbelievably cute. Peach jokes are flying down. Oh, he's referring to the movie Face Off. Wow, that's strange. Oh, I ain't playing this. Wow.
Hey, Pedro.
Hey, Pedro made it. Way to go. Alright. Fast food, Dizzy! This is our second new Dizzy game today. God, there's so many Dizzy games. Fast food! Oh, ow, ow, that hurt. You go. Oliver Brothers. Oh, it's a ripoff of Pac-Man. Huh. Well, I gotta say, this is the first time I've played a Dizzy game that has not intrigued me at all. Like, did I play a lot of the other Dizzy games? No. Because they're just generally pretty odd. But this one is, what if Pac-Man was not at all difficult, and frustratingly slow. You're having a lazy day, Pedro? Oh my god, it's noticeably slowed down a bunch.
Pedro.
What happened there?
It totally is a plushie Horror King. It's so snuggly. Perry is such a snuggly raven.
Oh yeah. What is happening? I collected all the things. Wait, am I supposed to collect the yellow things too? I thought they were attacking me. What is this game? No, I was supposed to get the yellow things too. Wait, are there no enemies in this game? What is happening? Alright, I'm stopping. This game is too crazy for me. Wow. Technically a lady died in the Raven, Otomon. Okay. Okay. Super arcade shooter. Alright, I can try that. I mean, it looks like I'm going to be shooting at Winnie the Pooh, which I'm not cool with, but... That is definitely Winnie the Pooh. What is happening? It's a game, watch. Look. That's Winnie the Pooh.
I don't see any characters on screen.
On the top left. Look! Look at this guy. Okay.
Okay, that is definitely Winnie the Pooh.
It's obviously Winnie the Pooh.
I mean, it looks like devil horns up there, but yeah, it totally looks like Winnie the Pooh.
Look at him. It's a game about shooting the Winnie the Pooh. Look at him run. That's clearly Winnie the Pooh. With his ridiculous giant rump.
Yeah.
Don't shoot the princess, I'm guessing. I'm sure this was only released in Asia and was, you know...
Yeah, because Disney likes to, you know...
Sue people. That's insane. It absolutely does, Horror King. You're completely wrong about that. Wow. Those Taiwanese Mega Drive games just get weirder and weirder. Yeah, we have an original Winnie the Pooh plushie. So, well, not the original Winnie the Pooh plushie, obviously, but a plushie based on the original version of Winnie the Pooh. You know, from the storybook and illustrations, not the Disney cartoon.
It would be creepy if we had an actual original, you know, Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, that would be insane. So I'm on an island called Fantasy. So that guy in a boat kidnapped my lady. Now I have to, like, be in a balloon. I will try. I failed. What is this game?
No, Coffee, we're sitting on different areas.
I will be near her soon enough, don't worry. How do I kill people? Not like that.
Here.
What a weird game.
Hold on.
She actually stood up just to help you out? Oh, that's so thoughtful of her.
And I'm hungry, so, you know.
I know.
There you go, Coffee.
You're welcome. She was on the way to the kitchen anyway. It was a good plan. That's often true, Tomon. Fighter's History Dynamite! So since they wrote all of these custom themselves, you'd think that it would be mentioned that this is the game that created the legal precedent, and this is true, that you can't copyright game mechanics. Like, no one knew whether you could copyright a game mechanic. Then they made this, and it was so obviously a ripoff of Street Fighter. I mean, look at it. That Capcom actually sued Data East over it. Because it had, you know, do a quarter circle and press a button to do an attack. Also, every part of it looks exactly like a Street Fighter game. thought I could throw him maybe, but I definitely couldn't. Okay, it's kind of nice that the music changed as I damaged him to a near match-ending amount. That's kind of cool. Yeah, and so American courts decided that that is not a protectable thing. And that is what has allowed every other company to make fighting games since. Yeah, I don't think that would hold up in court, Otomon. I know EA copyrighted the Nemesis system. I don't know that if they tried to sue somebody, they could win that. Because I don't think it's complicated enough. The idea that, oh, well, if you fight a guy, then that guy will mention that you previously fought the next time you fight him. Like, really? That's your big innovation? Okay, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing here. Oh, I am shooting. I thought I wasn't shooting. Okay, this is weird. I'm I'm looking forward to playing Spy Hunter when we get it there. Not so much Spy Hunter 2, which is terrible. Well, that was all very embarrassing. That was Fire and Forget! Wow! I didn't even recognize that that was Fire and Forget. I'd played that, I think, the Amiga version, and enjoyed it as a kid, and I had no idea that's what I was playing. Yeah, although, there would be no way for From Software to copyright their formula, because it is so profoundly, like, there's no single element you can say, oh, I own this element. Previous games have never had this element, so we own it. Oh, there we go. I managed to get on this ladder this time. We own this element. No other game has this element. Better for worse. I think the lawsuit... Well, not lawsuit. The patenting of the Nemesis system is idiotic and counterproductive. Right? But at least you can say it's something that a lot of other games hadn't done first. But there's nothing in Dark Souls you can say that another game hadn't already done. It's just the combination of them that creates a Souls-like. Likewise, the concept of doing a counter has always existed, not always, but has frequently existed in fighting games. So it would be difficult for Rocksteady, or I guess Warner Brothers, who owns them, to copyright the whole counter-based fighting mechanic of Batman. And that's the irony, is that they tried to copyright the Nemesis system, where their entire game is based on copying Batman's fighting mechanics. Yeah, Future Knight wasn't great on that either. Maybe there's an Amiga version. Alright, I gotta grab something. I will be right back. Ladies are gonna keep talking to you.
I'm going.
So let's see what a Commodore 64 version of Frightmare looks like. Hopefully it's a little more clear what I'm supposed to do than in the ZX Spectrum version. Looks a lot better. Action's super fast, unlike the Spectrum. Oh, you kidding me? I had to find a gun, everybody. And I can't shoot that guy, so what was the point of finding a gun? Why do I have this gun? And now I can't use the gun. Why did I bother getting all these bullets and a gun if I can't use them? This is a weird game. There, I said it. She loved her holidays. I cannot stress that enough.
Fabulous. I just need a holiday for my holiday to, rest and relax.
Exactly. Oh, Final Zone for the Mega Drive. Now, here's what we're looking for. Secondary fire. Fire. Menu. Now, this is how a game is supposed to look. What? It's a Gundam game, everybody. We're playing a Gundam game. So the way the controls work is if you... No? If you constantly fire the secondary attack, you can strafe, but otherwise you will turn in the direction you're pointing. What a cute little game. So many Mega Drive games I've never heard of. And this obviously isn't a licensed Gundam game, so I feel like they could have been sued over this. Which, you know, I get it. It's Taiwan. Oh no! This was made by Telnet Japan. Wow, that's so much crazier. Rawr. Oh, it's Fast Food Dizzy again. The one that made no sense in the ZX Spectrum. Let's see if it's a little more coherent here, shall we? Vicious venom. Okay. I saw that Horror King. Oh well. In a big change over the previous version, now, like Pac-Man, Dizzy can't stop moving. So at least it's... Oh, that's what the arrows are. They slow you down. That's what... I thought the frame rate had just dropped because it was an incompetently programmed game. Which, in my defense, is a completely reasonable thing to think. I have no idea what that was supposed to be. Is that invisible? Invincible? Your jokes were in fact terrible, Horror King, so bravo, you pulled it off. You know, in every other Dizzy game we've played, I don't want to sound like I'm bragging, because I'm absolutely not, but in every other Dizzy game we've played, I've been able to have the slightest idea what was going on. Whereas this time, I'm like, I don't get it at all. It's just Pac-Man with no enemies. That's weird, right? Okay, I'm glad you agree with me that that's weird.
I do agree.
I knew you did. That's why I said it for you. Hey, it's Fire... No, wait, that was Firestorm. I thought it was Firelord again. But no, that's Firestorm. This is Firelord, and that was Firestorm. Gala Heart? Alright. What the hell? Let's give it a try. Oh, wow. This looks exactly like that game, oh god, Saberwolf. Saberwolf that, Rare made back in the day. This looks just like it. It's much more playable than, Saberwolf, because you can, you know, actually kill enemies. But this is a very Saberwolf vibe, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the way guys teleport in, or I get killed in a cloud of sparks. That was kind of cool. Who made that? Can I find out? Hasten Computers. Very similar to the stuff Rare used to make. Hey, the original Fatal Fury. I believe there are only 3 playable characters in this because it was very early. That would explain a lot, Atomon. Hey, remember that game where the bad guy was Freddie Mercury dressed like Wolfgang Krauser? That was awesome. Oh, Richard Meyer. I never really understood what your deal was. You're a guy who does capoeira? Oh, I'm bad at that. Oof. That's terrible, Horror King. You should be ashamed of yourself. Alright, Footballer. This has a bad sign. Footballer. Sports management. Yep. Anyway, I started telling the story an hour ago. Not an hour ago. Half an hour ago. What I was saying was, I often get sent, solicitations from publishers and PR companies being like, well, fill out this list of what kind of games you'd like to hear news about, right? Fruit Machine Simulator? What? How are there no controls? Oh, we're not playing this. Anyway, and they're like, well, what kind of games do you cover on the channel? And what I always tell them is literally anything except for sports management. Like, that's it. That is the one line. I will never play a game where we, run a rugby team. And this is not an exaggeration. This is the name of an actual game I have been solicited to play. And that game is European Handball Team Manager, where you manage a European handball team. Now, to be fair, that was before handball became the most frigging interesting sport in the fight against the patriarchy, as happened this past week.
I was going to say, do you get to penalize your women's team for not wearing bikini bottoms?
Exactly. Oh, it's a text adventure. We're not playing it. Yeah, but it's like, that was before handball became the sport everyone was talking about. So, I'm guessing no, you didn't get to do that in the game. There are so many management sims here. And I know they're just different versions of the same game.
You don't have to, click on the management.
I do, because how else are we going to fill up the list of me having played every game? The whole point of this is to play every game.
I feel like sports management...
It's 12 seconds. Relax. You know what? I loaded up Frightmare twice. I've loaded up all of the Dizzy games multiple times. I think I can do this.
Great, Horror King. Now I want cheese.
Flunky. Neat. That does not surprise me, Otomon. EA is the worst company. I will go and light all the fires. What a weird-looking game. Okay, where are these fires? Huh. Fascinating. I have no idea what that game is, but you do play as a flunky. Alright. Footballer Management 2. So many management games. Oh, wow, that's ugly. But way to go, Gremlin Graphics. Because I've even covered sports games on the channel. Not many, but I have done it.
Remember the time at Game Critics where you were asked to cover a hockey game because you were the...
Canadian.
You were the Canadian.
That was pretty embarrassing. I was not good at covering that hockey game. I forgot how offsides work, and the answer is it's same in... it's the same as in soccer, i.e. you can't, if you're a certain kind of player, you can't be ahead of the ball, essentially. Like, if you have the ball, and, if the ball gets kicked back away from you, you have X amount of seconds to race back. Oh, that's completely reasonable, Otomo. So this whole Fire and Forget series, and I'd totally forgotten about this, is just, a Spy Hunter type game with the camera behind the car and isometric vanishing point kind of view, which is nice. I was skeptical about this. Is it because I was confusing Fire and Forget with Return Fire? Maybe. Fire and Forget is a reference to a type of missile, in case you were wondering. It's what they dubbed the first generation of missiles that could actually lock onto and hit a target on its own after being fired. Previous to that, we only had wire-guided missiles, where literally you would fire a missile and you would have to steer it as it flew through the air. Wow. Remember that fist game we weren't interested in at all? What if you had a version of it that looked 100 times worse? Although, they're managing to do the graphics without having little boxes turn up around everything. So I will say that that is impressive. Also, his ability to hold a kick that long is very impressive. You go, the guy from Fist. Fist 2, the legend continues. This is... okay. Can you imagine a more generic title for a game than Fighting Warrior? I know, neither can I. My lady is incredibly distracted by something she's reading.
I have a picture of a duckling who didn't want to go over the rapids and against the current with its mom. So literally crawled over a rock, and it looks like a lizard crawling over a rock.
That's insane.
You have to admit, that is worthy of getting distracted.
Oh, of course. Take this, you lion-headed creep. I have no idea what I'm supposed to be doing here, but I have managed to lose the match. It was close, though. It's certainly no barbarian. Yeah, this is before they had distinct attack buttons, so basically what they would do in fighting games, and I played a lot like this, sadly, is you would use your joystick to move, unless you were attacking, then you would hold down the joystick button and move the joystick to do different attacks. It never really worked. Yep, Fighting Fantasy was a series of game books. I played most of them as a child. I have a lot of them here, actually.
Kick off!
I mean, I don't care about soccer at all, but
I like that Ted Lasso.
it doesn't mean I can't enjoy that Ted Lasso. Okay. You go, soccer. Flunky!
Looks like a tiger game?
What?
That's what Horror King said.
Did he? Yeah, well, that's how stiff the animation was, so I totally get your comparison. Go and light all the fires. Alright, will do. This isn't any better on the Commodore 64, there I said it. And they brought Final Fantasy back in the form of video games, where you play through the game book. It's quite neat. Fire Chief. Navigate terrifying road hazards and rescue software from burning building. Why are you rescuing software? More importantly, will they have Stalker on this thing? Fun fact, Tom Cruise was 100% right in the movie The Color of Money. Now there is a lot more money to be made being good at video games than being good at pool.
Oh, yeah.
Like, his character was completely, just objectively correct about that. Oh, I'm bad at driving. No, that'll be this week, Coffee. Vicious Venom. Organizing crime. Formation Z. Okay, well that's, look at the screen here. Is this based on an actual anime, or is it, like, a rip-off of Gundam? Because that could not more clearly have been a Gundam, right?
Yeah.
Look at this thing. He just transformed from a spaceship into a walking dude. And then I stepped on a rock and died. Okay, I feel like this is the English version of a legit Gundam game. Can I not turn into a, Can I turn into a spaceship at a moment's notice? Because that would be handy. Oh, cool! I can charge up my blaster. So I wasn't good at that. Was Gundam Z out by 1983? I have no idea the dates of the various Gundam shows. Fighter's History? Why, that's the same game as Fighter's History Dynamite. Just with less characters. Fewer characters is obviously what I meant to say there. Turned out it wasn't a mine at all, Horror King. It was like a spaceship? I don't know any of the special moves, and that's an issue with games like this. Well, Ryoko took a beating. That was kind of embarrassing. Really? I didn't know they made a 3D Space Harrier. Hey, it's another Fatal Fury! This one for the arcade. Fatal Fury Special Edition. Oh, right! They did a special version of Fatal Fury between Fatal Fury 1 and 2 with more characters, right? Yeah, because there's Geese Howard. Or maybe it was afterwards, because there's Wolfgang Krauser. Maybe this was after Fatal Fury 2 and I just didn't know. Why do I keep fighting the giant wrestler who I'm terrible at beating? Also, I'm fighting the gruesomely injured Geese Howard. Oh, I don't think so. So that was embarrassing. Although I've never been good at Fatal Fury games. I do enjoy them, though. Alright. I was about to ask, have there been a lot of Sega games? Because if this thing has Shinobi, I will be very happy. Or maybe Shadow Dancer. Shadow Dancer is fantastic. So this is a much better version of Dizzy's Fast Food. I will keep that in mind. Wow, it's actually for the first time clear that all of this is food you're supposed to eat. And all of the food pieces are moving. Like, for the first time, it's a real game. I still don't know that it's good, but at least for the first time in this entire series, it's clear what I'm supposed to be doing. I see. This is weird, right? Yay, we did it! It's so weird getting to the Amiga versions. And now we are playing a game called, and this is true, Flip and Flop. Oh, that's so cute! Tell me more. There's a monkey! Yes, a monkey. I don't know why I had such a hard time starting that game, but I really did. Oh. I don't know whether I was supposed to jump on that flashing square or not. Oh, whoops. I thought I could jump down on the... You know what? It's not important what I thought. Well, this is just really cute. No, you don't have to get in the flashing squares. That seems very hot, Horror King. I don't even want to know how hot it is outside here.
Hotter.
Probably.
We compared.
Oh, scandalous. 4-7 from Navarone.
We compared whether...
Nice. Why, look at the top right of the screen. It's the alien from Alien. In a way that is 100% legally actionable. But, again, it was the 80s. Not a lot of people actually worked on this. And yet, in the 90s, Fox went nuts about persecuting people for a copyright infringement.
Right now we're 26 degrees, but it feels like 32 because of the god-awful winds.
Oh, God, it's the worst.
We're going up to 29.
Seriously, why aren't you starting game? There we go. Like, did you have to load?
It is crazy.
Wow, that's obviously the alien.
We actually did some cooler weather while we were...
Yes, it was very nice. This really is just Gauntlet. Neat. And that's where they're spawning from, or they're spawning from something? There's the spawner. Yay! This is cool. The hell is that? Oh, I'm running out of bullets. What's gonna happen when I run out of bullets, game? I saved 2 people.
Nice.
Yeah, it's not making me look great. Oh good, I teleported into a room that was made 100% of monsters. But more humans to rescue. Damn, this is a weirdly interesting game. Like, kind of shockingly so? Weird. I want to explore that further. I'm going to make a note of that one. That was kind of cool and interesting and different. Alright, what is this? Flimbo's Quest. Help Flimbo save his girlfriend as he adventures through the colorful world of Dewdrop Land in this magical platformer. I want more Fantasy Dizzy, damn it! Oh, I see. Oh, I can shoot. I have a jump. I can't hit apples. Oh. Well, that didn't go well. So on the left is Frames D. And the right is Pearly. Oh, nice. And I can destroy all the snails I want with my magic sword that fires bullets at people. I see. Oh, I ran into some poop and exploded. That was embarrassing. But what are you going to do? Ow! Excuse me, everyone. There we go. Oh, Flimbo's Quest. Flimbo sounds like a terrible name I would make up. Well, not make up, just say. It would just be like, name a character, Flimbo. And I wouldn't be really naming a character, I would just be making sounds. It was not good. Don't worry, we're just loading this up to count it off our list. We're not actually going to try playing... Oh! Wow. They don't want to let me play Fruit Machine Simulator. I don't know. They're the ones who had an error message. Well, it worked this time. And then we immediately quit for reasons I explained earlier. I mean, I hope I did. Hey, that was also by Codemasters. And I accidentally backed out of the thing. We have to go all the way back down to F. Well, this is embarrassing. What are you looking at, woman?
Photos.
I love photos. I can't wait to see some. Well, I can wait. I'm doing this. But, you know, I'm excited to afterwards. So where were we? There's Fire and Forget 2, Footballer of the Year. This didn't get randomized, did it? Full Contact, Fire, Food Fight, Fighters, History, Dynamite, Firelord, Fireforge. Okay, where's 4-7? Oh, there's 4-7. Oh, no, it didn't. I'm just going crazy. Hey, it's the Commodore 64 version of Fantasy World Dizzy! Yay! Well, you know, Fantasy World Dizzy looked kind of interesting, but, you know, it was the ZX Spectrum version, so it's not really playable. Okay. Ah, there we go. But wait, why didn't it work? Do I have to get up on there? Oh, I have to get up in there to do it. Okay. Take that, you jerk. Turned out there was a hole at the back of the tunnel. Sorry, a tunnel at the back of the fireplace. Okay, can I get that barrel? Dizzy, your jumping is amazing. No, I can't pick it up because I've got too much stuff. Alright, let's see if the rat wants the, Last time I played this, a rat chewed through my neck. Which, spoiler alert, I'm a giant egg. How does that even happen? See if he wants a stale loaf of bread. He did! Yay! Day saved by Flippy! I mean, Dizzy. I definitely know his name is Dizzy. It's a gator! A bottle of whiskey. You know who might want that bottle of whiskey? The prison guard. I don't know why I died there. Oh, because I jumped into a torch. Yeah, I thought that torch was in the background? Is that an unreasonable thing to have thought? I don't think so. Now to go and share a drink with this prison guard. Hey, buddy. Oh. Okay, instead of giving it to the prison guard, Dizzy got drunk. That is a weird ending to the game, but that's where I've chosen to close things out, because I kind of find it funny that Dizzy ended the game by getting drunk.
Yep.
Alright. Hey, it's Flimbo's quest again, only now it's going to look worse because it's on the Commodore 64. That is a nasty bruise I have. The hell did I get that? You'll see later. It's on my foot. You can't see it from where you are. I gotta say, it moves quickly enough. Maybe. Could have been it. Oof. Now, let's face it, I ran into a bunch of rocks while swimming. Oh, yeah. Flimbo! Wait, was that the lady from Fighters History Dynamite? Hey, it's Footballer of the Year. We were previously playing Footballer of the Year 2. Now we've decided to take it a different way. And that way is immediately quitting it. What, that isn't different to how I treated the last game? Well, agree to disagree. Hey, it's Firelord again! Let's see how this is in the Commodore 64 instead of the ZX Spectrum. Now I'm wondering if Rare made versions of their games for the Commodore 64, because again, they were mostly a ZX Spectrum company as far as I knew. How come I can't shoot?
Yes, the rocks are okay.
Well, you say that. I don't know that they're completely okay. Okay, in the previous version of this game, I was able to shoot these attackers. That seems to have eluded me now. Hey, it's an old crone. Can I buy something from her? Like this Star of David? Okay. I just tried to shoplift and got caught. That's a more complicated game than I realized. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Fire Fleet! Take the vertical plunge downward into a heavily defended base. Nice. Sounds fun. Oh, she's nowhere near me, Horror King.
Sorry. I will later.
She's failed you. You've got to be slightly more careful than you're being. Only slightly, though. Oh, weird. You can't touch the walls, people. I guess you all knew that, but apparently it was new information to me. Wow. Okay. Why am I such a giant ship in that? Alright, next up, Football Frenzy. Oh, another game we can quit immediately. Nice. Get Grimes Ditch Rangers into the Cup final in this quirky and humorous text adventure game. Yeah, we won't be playing this. But it's nice that it's a text adventure about footballers. That does sound entertaining. Oh, a graphic adventure. Nice. A graphic text adventure, like Mystery House. If you're not familiar with Mystery House, it was thought of as the first graphic adventure game because it was a text adventure that had drawings. It was one of the games that put Sierra on the map. They would go on to revolutionize graphic adventures with their King's Quest and Space Quest games. Alright. Alright. Why won't you let me start this game? Now, there we go. Yes, I was very surprised. You with your evil games. See, every one of my high chops moves me slightly closer to it. Oh, I can jump. Nice. Sorry, Lionel. I've decided that because he's a lion, his name is Lionel. I've also decided to just do the most basic attack over and over again until he dies. And surprisingly, that's working. There is no decapitation like in Barbarian, sadly. I know, I miss it too. Yay! He crumbled to the ground and I was giving him some candy! I know that's actually an urn, but still. Now, can I destroy the urn? Wait, why am I still losing life? That was weird. Didn't get hit at all, and I was still losing life. Was I swinging my sword too much and my character was becoming exhausted? Fantasy World Dizzy! I know it's the game we've already been playing, but I was pretending to be shocked. Wow, that looks a lot better. Wow, I can actually tell what's happening.
What was my favorite part of our holiday? That's a really hard question. What was your favorite part?
Swimming. Swimming every day. Amazing beaches all over Algonquin. You wouldn't believe it.
Well, beaches that
Yeah.
there were people that were like, "Where's the beach?" And we were like,
Are you not paying attention? This thing is magic. Yes, there's lots of rocks. You're basically walking on pebbles. But who cares? I found the crystal skull, which is apparently something I was looking for. I'm crushing it point-wise in this game. Oh. Oh, God, that was fantastic.
We had a wicked storm.
Yeah,
and
it was
best
crazy.
thing happened. So I'm like, oh my god. I look at HOGuru here and I'm like, you need to open the blinds and the curtains and watch this storm.
Okay.
So we open the blinds and the curtains and we just sit there watching the storm. I'm like, I feel like if we're just going to watch the light show that the storm is giving us, we need to have some music. So I just turned on my playlist, which randomly came on to It's Raining Men, which is the perfect song when it's storming.
I'm going to continue not playing this game. Apparently, although I do like the cleverness of it being like, how many lives do you have? Plenty. Okay, you win, game. That's actually very funny. Oh, good, another football game. I am actually very happy that we're getting out of the Fs today, so we don't have any more football games. Although at least this is an arcade game, we'll say that. Playing as Italy with guys with weird hair. Yeah, the North's amazing. No! I accidentally passed it to the enemy team. That's right. I saw you coming.
Did you answer Hurricane? Is that what we're talking about?
Ow! Dude tackled me. Oh, wait, he's the goalkeeper. He's allowed to do that. I didn't realize.
Did you answer as to where we went?
Of course.
Oh.
Ages ago. Been talking about it the whole time. Globetrotter! That's right, we made it into the G's, everybody. We made it through the last of the E's, all of the F's, and we're into the G's all in one stream. I know, it's a miracle. That means next week, in all likelihood, we're going to get to play Guerrilla War, which I don't know if you know this about me, I'm kind of obsessed with, because, no foolin', it's an arcade game about the Cuban Revolution. And that's not an exaggeration or a lie in any way, shape, or form. The two characters you play as are... Okay, I'm supposed to bounce the ball? Weird. Okay. What a weird game. Yeah, you literally play as Fidel Castro and Che Guevara. It's amazing. I found out they made a new One Day at a Time, and I'm like, oh, interesting. I remember the original version of that show. And I found out that on one of the time they were talking crap about Che Guevara, and I'm like, yeah, screw you. No! I don't know how I died, because I never really understood what I was doing there. Boom. You may ask, why are you signing off on Che Guevara? And I'm like, because Big Boss does. That's who my arbiter of morality. Thank you very much. Hey, it's famous game Gods! I never played this for the Super Nintendo, but I was definitely aware of it. Oh, dang.
What time is the HOGuru game review?
I have no idea what that is. Oh, you know, the video game we made? You forgot that we made a video game?
Yes.
When there's a demo to be played, it's going... I don't know when. It's going to happen this week. I will give you a warning. Don't worry. It's definitely happening this week.
Well, it was our... I have lost count of how many times we've been there now. Times? back, so I'm
Do I
sure
hit
we
that?
will go back again.
Yes, famously, how do I hit that switch? There we go. You push up to face the back wall, and then your shoot button becomes an action button.
But having
I just found out.
explored a little bit, there's like
Flying
a
monkeys.
really fancy resort, kind of on the other side of where we stayed, and having like we were like on the opposite side of the
Lake.
lake from it when we were swimming at one point, and I was like, oh, this is actually very nice.
Weird.
Maybe save the money and do this in style.
It does seem beautiful.
Really fancy. In that, you know, our kind of fancy, like not sociable fancy. Like you can actually just have your meals, like, you know, fantastic.
They got me,
restaurant,
everybody.
They will cook to your, like, you know, allergies and food recommendation requirements, and like you can just have your food served in your room. You know, fireplace, jacuzzi, the whole deal.
It does sound nice, especially for going in the dead of winter.
Yeah, I'm thinking that'll be a winter trip stay.
Gakiran Dan! Huge boss has stolen a time machine, with hopes of rewriting history. Go on a journey through time and space to put an end to huge boss's nefarious plans in this bullet hell game. Nice. I don't remember the name of the resort, the super nice one, but it's on the way into Algonquin Park on the 60. Okay, obviously I'm picking this ship. Of course it's in Canada. Why would we vacation not in Canada? Am I in a space biplane? That's weird, right?
Also, did you just describe us going north? I don't think we, like, I mean, there's a point where you go far enough north that you're now just going south, but you can't really go north and go to any other countries.
No.
Well, I guess if we went to Alaska, but that's more of a northwest.
Yeah.
Well, we go to Alaska, we have the Northwest Territories.
Yep. And Nunavut. And the Yukon, for that matter. Boom. Hello. Well, this is a great looking game. I love bullet hell games. Completely out of step with how good I am at them. Because I'm famously terrible at them, and yet I can't get enough of playing them. Okay, I did not know he could do that. That was embarrassing, but I will be back. Because again, I love bullet hell games. Does that make me a weirdo? Yes. But I do adore them. Golf? I do not plan to play any of this. We'll see, though. Totally reasonable, Queen.
No worries, Queen. There's been a bunch of jokes about us having been in Greece,
For some reason.
which I've enjoyed. 'Cause they're
Alright, so that's... Yes. It's very loud. Alright, let's hit this thing. Best shot of my career. Could not have been better. And this is Globulus. Not gonna lie, I really do like the name Globulus. Apparently it's flipping fun. Okay, should have gotten away from that guy. No, really? Wait, I can't go back up the hill? What? Okay, that's actually really clever. You can flip the whole world so up is down and down is up. That's kind of an amazing mechanic, game. Way to go. I haven't seen that before, and I'm kind of blown away. I mean, I have seen stuff like it in modern games, but back then, wow. Another text adventure, but this one's about football instead of football. Looks like it. One. Easy. Oh, I'm not doing that. You should. It's delightful. Algonquin Park is one of our biggest tourist destinations for that reason. It is just beautiful there. Gateway to Hell! Damn. Oh, it's one of these.
Yeah, people used to, like, in Algonquin Park, we, like, at the top of hiking trails, met, like, people from all over the world.
It's true. People love this part of Canada. Sorry, the prairies. Nope.
I've been to the prairies.
Yeah. And you wouldn't go back on a vacation, would you?
No.
Exactly.
Once was enough. Well, technically twice.
Gribbly's Day Out? Hi, Gribbly Grobbly. The Blabgorians? Nice. I have not. What is the deal with that game? Psi energy transfer stage. Hide the Griblets in the cave. 8 Griblets to succeed. Alright, so I gotta find Griblets. That is obviously a Griblet. I can also blow bubbles. I don't know why. Hello, Mr. Griblet. He might not be a Griblet. Bubbles don't work on it. And then I got killed by a space triangle. Nope. Okay. Thought there might be some clear instructions there, but that was not the case. Apparently it is very easy to get infinite points in that game somehow. So the whole top 3 people all have just a series of 9s as their score.
Nice.
Yes, it seems peculiar, but I appreciate their work. Way to go, Tigress Designs. Uh-oh, it's an Activision game. Oh, neat, Otamon. Well, the game locked up, but I wanted to boycott Activision games anyway, so it's not really a chore for me to not play Galactic games. And if you don't know why I'm boycotting Activision games, I'm sure as hell not getting into it today, but just Google Activision scandal, and you will know. I see. Oh, cool, I'm a boat.
I think it was actually a joke, Horror King.
Ouch.
The grease thing.
It must have been a joke. I could see that, Queen. Alright. Oh, good, it's Gridiron 2 again. Damn you American footballers! Why must you make games? Yes, I'm not playing a football text adventure. It's just never happening. Grand Prix does sound nice, though. Ooh. This better not be a Grand Prix management simulator. No, it's just, an awesome racing game. It's just Super Sprint. And I love Super Sprint, but we've already played Super Sprint. Well, one of the versions of Super Sprint. Nice. I'm glad kids back in the day had access to things like that. Gondomania! Master the art of hoverback combat in this unique science fantasy shoot 'em up. And you may say Gondomania. Is it because they are hover gondolas, and that's why it's called that? No, that's a very dumb thing to ask. Okay, well, I'm actually going to restart this so that I can see what that story was. I apologize for skipping it. So I have to rotate facing... Okay, so it's a twin-stick shooter, basically. Oh, no! Your women are held captive in thorns? I must rescue them with my space bike! Okay, this kind of seems awesome. I see what's happening. So I rotate my aim, and then I fire in that direction, see? And I have a weapon that always flies forward, and I have a second weapon that flies in whatever direction I want it to, from the 8 cardinal directions. Cardinal directions! And I'm shooting a lot of orcs on the ground. I don't know why that says 40. I was able to buy it. Let's see. Let's buy an upgraded bike, please. Wasting all my money. Patio. And so we catch money all over the ground. No! That was close. And I continue upgrading my space bike. This is a very interesting game. Oh no, they got me! Yeah, we're gonna make a note of this one. It's not unique, but cool. That's true. There are a lot of scandals. Activision's is especially bad, and a lot of people in the media, which I guess technically I am, are just like, yeah, we're not going to cover them anymore. We're not going to cover any Activision games. And considering Call of Duty is built on hype, that might hurt Activision if people can stick to it. Grell and Fala. Let's see. Real Zelda 2 vibes happening. Also a bit of the Great Smurf Adventure. I'm really sad that among all of the games, the systems they've emulated, there's no Intellivision or Coleco games. Because that Great Smurf Adventure with a Coleco, hey, I made it all the way around the city. That was a delightful game. I wasn't good at it, doubt I ever beat it, but I remember enjoying it quite a lot. Was that only because I had no other games to play because it was the past and I was poor? Maybe. Not gonna lie, that is entirely possible. But, you know, who can say? Oh, it's this game again. As I move in my awesome hydrofoil, the Disco Volante. They got me, everybody. We had a good run, but they got me. Disco Volante, of course, is the name of the hydrofoil from Thunderball. Could I have made that a quiz? Sure. I chose not to. For you. We already had a quiz in this thing. Nobody won it. I was very sad because I thought it was easy. I've already forgotten. Which one is me? Oh, that's... Oh, I'm bad at this. Although I'll say, it's nice to see a game this early trying to simulate drifting around corners. Although, there isn't actually a huge amount of drifting around corners in Grand Prix racing. There you go, Tomon. So just be sure to boycott Activision going forward. That means no Zero games, no Crash Bandicoot games, nothing. Alright, Jeff Minter from the Llama Games. I've played a bunch of your games now, and they've always been weird and interesting. What the hell is happening? So there's side lasers, bottom lasers, and where they hit, they create obstacles that would kill you. And there's also a centipede. What is everyone doing for the rest of their day? Well, we're going to be, how do the kids say, relaxing. Is that fair to say? She's going to be editing photos and trying to nap. I got to get on the phone with a couple of people. It being Sunday. So it's a weird riff on Centipede. Huh. Where lasers make the extra mushrooms instead of them happening when you shoot the dude, and you're constantly being ambushed. That's an interesting game. You see what I'm saying? This Jeff Minter made interesting games. Hunters! I need you to look at the screen, woman.
Okay.
That's Rambo shooting Nosferatu.
Nice.
That's Rambo shooting Nosferatu. Wow. When she says edit, she means take her 3,000 videos and decide which one she wants to keep.
Yeah, I don't think you quite understand how many photos I took.
7,500. Alright, machine gun time! Yep, this is a game where I just used a machine gun to kill a Stalfos. Does that make it the best game ever made? Maybe. Is this the first game ever with progressive health? Check it out. As you get damaged, you get more and more scared until you die. And if you're fully terrored, you start losing your macho energy. This is no different, weirdly, than the, well, only a little different, from later health systems where you would have a shield, and when the shield ran out, you would start taking damage. And the damage would stay, but the shield would be regenerative, hence progressive health. This might be one of the earliest games to try that, so way to go, Ghost Hunters. In fact, I'm going to say it, way to Ghost Hunters. Dumbest thing I've ever said. Galaga88, yes please. Galaga88. It's Galaga. Of course I'm using the dual ship. The only question is, can I make a 4 ship? What? Why would they put super cute aliens into the game? Now I don't want to fight them. Wow, I got shot immediately. God, I've missed you, the Galaga sound effects. Way to go. Was Galaga the first game to ever do something really clever with the whole hover ship that grabs your plane and then you get it back and get a double plane attack? I'm not good at it. I have seen the first 2 Basket Case movies. Animator's Hell was an incredibly interesting game, Coffee, because it's a game that let you tailor exactly how difficult you want the game to be. I love the idea of each monster having a different way to deal with it. Okay. And you choose which monsters you're going to be up against. It's a very cool premise. Okay, so the goal in Ghostly Grange is to break into a guy's man. Okay. Woman, you need to hear this.
Okay.
The premise of Ghostly Grange is you're playing a ghost who's trying to break into a mansion and steal people's beer. That's the plot of the game.
Did you say beer or beard?
Beer? Obviously. He constantly falls, so you have to constantly move him back up. And then he says, "Oh dear," when he dies, and it blares into my ear like a jackhammer. Or maybe he's saying, "Oh beer." Did you say beer or deer? Perfect place for a Simpsons quote, "I regret nothing."
Okay, I'm hungry.
You should go get some food in that happenstance.
The popsicle strangely did not fill me up. Wait, that's not strange at all.
It's a tiny bit of liquid. How would it fill you up, woman?
That was my point.
Was it though?
The joke.
Oh my god, I just read the name of that screen. Skinheads in the Shrubbery. That's why they were Doc Marten boots. It's because they were murderers who kick people to death with their Doc Marten boots.
Okay. What is this in? This game?
The game where you're playing a ghost who's stealing beer from people.
Okay.
Gotcha, Tomon. I had no real interest in checking it out. Gaplus! Gaplus? Nice. Oh, I've played this before. Neat. It's called Gaplus because it's Galaga Plus, we assume? Well, that was embarrassing. I didn't even finish seeing all of the... Wow. Oh, I'm too bad at this. I don't know if I have a favorite character. Oh, the evil Pac-Man is my favorite character, Coffee. I'm very much in favor of evil Pac-Man. Gang Wars. Roll your way through the 1980s. New York. In this martial arts button masher. Is it the game I'm thinking of? Please be the game I'm thinking of. It's not. There was a game where you played as a Hulk Hogan who fights a bunch of Jasons. Oh, that's creepy. Damn. So this is Data East trying to make Double Dragon? Wow, this is a weird looking game. My character looks so ridiculous. I do enjoy the laughing dude though. Like, no, it's there. Nice move. I thought he was going to throw that forward, not in a giant high arc to God knows where. Let's try this rock out. Dude, I'm going to hit you with a rock. And I missed. Alright, woman, you need to see this animation. Ready? Watch how satisfyingly that rock falls.
That is actually rather satisfying.
Yeah. It's kind of strange. I was like, they completely got the arc right on that rock. Don't know why. What do you mean, outbreak? Shouldn't it be an alien attack? Because that's what it was. Aliens attacking Earth. Boom. Okay, well, I'm stopping this. But that was cute for an early Double Dragon style game. Just was not great. Was it Data East? No, it was SNK. Wow! In 89. Huh. Fascinating. And logical, too. This, of course, is the game that refused to load for us, and there was no way to start. And now we're not going to play it, because again, the 100-meter slither? I'm not going to say that's not cute. Okay, thanks. I will. I have no idea. Oh, I see. You have to go forward and then backwards. Interesting. I don't care. I cannot express the extent to which I don't care. Alright, so we're going to wrap this up here today. As you can see, we made excellent progress. We finished E, we got all the way through F. We're well into G. Although G is a huge category. Yikes. With a game called Game Over in it? That can't actually be called Game Over. Is it? Yeah, it's called Game Over. Nice. I'm excited to try that one out. But now the big question, how far are we into the list? 415 games! We're officially more than 1/3 complete. Oh, let's see how I'm doing in the various tournaments. I'm losing this tournament badly. Although, as you can see, other than this guy, everyone's pretty much clustered around the same area because the game glitches out when you get to a certain level. How's my... still number 9, still in the money in Smash TV, so... Couple more days, we're going to find out if I win some gems. Smash TV. And how am I doing in Rampage? 7th! Nice! Alright, so I'm in the top 10 in 2 different tournaments, so that's all I needed. This could go well. Anyway, for now, I've been the Hidden Object Guru. Thanks for coming on this journey with me. If you had a good time and you'd like to see more of this, buttons for that coming up. Questions, suggestions, related whatnots, go in the comment section below the video. We're going to be back here next week and in the next item on the playlist for more Antstream Arcade as we continue our futile attempt to play every single game in this collection. Futile, because they keep adding games. We'll see you back here for more, but until then, I'll say that's right. Au revoir.